Ba bam! I know we were expecting more AC Creed, not on a Sunday, but I wanted to crack on with some more. We're slowly grinding down to like the end game. Where it'll just really be the end game, and just battering through like the main stuff. And I think like the main thing I'll try and do before I finish the game is defeat all, if not most, of the order, because that's like the main concern. Because I practically did everything the first playthrough. And then later part of this year, I plan to come back and do all the DLCs for Odyssey, and then all the DLCs for Valhalla. Well, that's the plan. Originally. So, we've got Wessex here. Yeah. Here's what I'm thinking. We'll start here, and we'll kind of push our way inward, because this is... Winchestre is by far the most OP area in all of the city. Everyone's very, very tough, and I've got to be very careful. So what we're going to do is we're going to call my horse. Right over here. Out of the way, sheeps. Bah! Bah! No, climb the wall. Seriously? Okay. So it'll be there. No, it's not Winchestre, it'll be Hamtockshire. Yeah. Yeah. So right, if I recall correctly, just as a note, we did Nottinghamshire, I believe. We did Yorkshire. Did we do Yorkshire? I'm sure we did. We'll look at that when we're back at Ranby. When we're back with Ranby. So for now. We'll slowly make our way into Hamtockshire. What? Oh, bless you. There's Winchestre. Right. Beautiful scenery. Beautiful. What the hell's been going on here? Right, go get that one. Go on, you bloody crow. Go get the other one. God's sake. Okay. You know what?
The seat of King Alfred's power, where hawk shit stains my boots. I will find the man in white in their god's house. Be my eyes, Sunan.
That is a lot of keys. Holy cow, that's a big city. Hold up.
I will show her I love her, or die trying. I'm going to do it. You see if I don't. I'm just screwing my courage to the sticky place.
What are you doing all the way up here?
Don't try and stop me. I will get that flower, and then she'll see how much I love her.
A brave choice, little fellow.
Even if I get smashed on the ground like an overripe plum, I'm just getting my breath back. The climb was hard. I'm girding my, loins.
Lions, eh? Well, I could get it for you. I would hate to see such a ferocious flame snuffed out.
I mean, if you insist. But I could get it if I wanted to. Just so you know.
Where is it? Where is this flower?
He missed! The stranger missed! That could have been Esselbert's mangled noggin. What a terrible show! Boo! Boo!
I mean, I could always go back and do it again. Hold that thought. Hold that thought. Or I could just miss. That works too.
He missed! The stranger missed! That That could have been Esselbert's mangled noggin. What a terrible show!
One more try.
Boo! Boo!
So I'm supposed to ride it all the way down?
He missed. The stranger
You know what?
missed.
Screw
That
this.
could be Esselbert's What a terrible show! Boo! Boo!
Not see where to land. Let's keep pushing towards the god's house. Oh, there's a leaf pile. Cool.
This must be the house of their timid god. They built him a rich dwelling.
They certainly did. Suspicious. Very. Oh, good coffee. Oh. Kitty! Aww.
Non vivet in ignorantiae suae providentiae, verbum autum Dei quod es mutis sermonibus.
Even the mighty fall, and God's servant, the Bishop Aelfirth, was...
A Dane treads the cobbles of God's house. In search of Christ's redemption, I hope. Your Christ can wait his turn. It is you I've come to see. Is that so? When pride cometh, then cometh shame. But with the lowly cometh wisdom. You know these words, and you know why I speak them.
I do, but I am not yet satisfied that you are the one for the task ahead. As Jesus said unto Thomas, I am the way, the truth, and the life. Speak the deeds of Christ in order. Only then will you cometh unto my Lord.
Shit.
If I must dance to your tune, tell me where to step.
In books one may find such wisdom. We had many in England, before the Danes burned our churches. A few yet remain nearby. Or perhaps a more pious soul in need of charity will reward you with a lesson.
Okay.
I have nothing for you now, but I will return.
Even the mighty fall.
Hold on a second, guys. I just got
God's servant, the
to
Bishop
adjust a setting
Aelfrith, was
momentarily.
mighty in
Burns in the shadows, and we create those shadows. May the hidden ones bury you. Anubis awaits.
Ooh.
meek as a lamb. But God called Aelfrith to
What were the
sit
deeds of
beside him.
Christ?
And Aelfrith answered, his body gone to
He
earth.
bathed in the river, so a gentle wash brings them closer to their God.
I give praise.
He rose from the dead. A nice trick, and not easily done. Their God brings them light, just as Baldur does. Light as bright as the summer sun.
Speak the deeds of Christ in order.
God breathed on the water, and in the Jordan River, he was cleansed of all sin.
His baptism.
The women came with offerings, but they could not find him when they looked among the dead.
His resurrection.
On the mountain his face shone like the sun, and he became light.
His transfiguration. Thou art weighed in the balances and found wanting. Perhaps you should try again. Speak his story in order.
His face shone like the sun.
On the mountain his face shone like the sun, and he became light.
His transfiguration.
God breathed on the water, and in the Jordan River, he was cleansed of all sin.
His baptism.
The women came with offerings, but they could not find him when they looked among the dead.
His resurrection. Thou art weighed in the balances and found wanting. Perhaps you should try again. Speak his story in order.
The women came with offerings, but they could not find him when they looked among the dead.
His resurrection.
God breathed on the water, and in the Jordan River, he was cleansed of all sin.
His baptism.
On the mountain his face shone like the sun, and he became light.
His transfiguration. Thou art weighed. Perhaps.
Excuse me a moment.
Justin is so right. They're taking a poo out. Well, the concentrated.
Well, there might be, mate.
Jesus! Hello? Where the fuck did you come from? Oh wait, that's me.
Why didn't you stab him? You should have stabbed him.
I couldn't, I was low health. I'm not
Oh,
currently low
vacate
health,
to
but-
another bush!
Let's try that again. So, baptism.
God breathed on the water, and in the Jordan River, he was cleansed of all sin.
His baptism.
Yep. Next was his resurrection.
The women came with offerings, but they could not find him when they looked among the dead.
His resurrection.
Yep.
On the mountain his face shone like the sun, and he became light.
His transfiguration. Thou art weighed in the balances and found wanting. Perhaps you should try again.
Come on.
Speak his story in order.
That is the bloody order. So basically, it said baptism first. So cleansed in the river.
God breathed on the water, and in the Jordan River, he was cleansed of all sin.
His baptism.
The women came with offerings, but they could not find him when they looked among the dead.
His resurrection.
And then
On
his
the mountain,
revelation.
his face shone like the sun, and he became light.
His transfiguration. Thou art weighed in the balances and found wanting. Perhaps you should try again. Speak his story in order.
What?
I am no Christian. I do not know your stories.
Then return when you no longer languish in a pit of ignorance.
How about go fuck yourself? Alright? You piece of shit. The beginning lies with water, the middle is through light, and the...
Has his light brought illumination to your darkness? Speak his story.
Oh, I'm dumb. I'm dumb. I'm done. I'm dumb.
God breathed on the water, and in the Jordan River.
His baptism.
On the mountain, his face shone.
His transfiguration.
And then...
Women came with offerings, but they could not find him when they looked among the dead.
His resurrection. And Jesus said, I am the light of the world. Whoever follows me will never walk in darkness. Well spoken.
Are the riddles done?
That is not for me to decide, for I am not the one who summoned you. If you follow, I will lead you to him.
I solved your riddle. Now all I get is silence. Who am I to meet?
Shh. Even a fool, when he keeps silent, is considered wise.
Yet men become wise by speaking with other men. They grow foolish when keeping to silence.
Hush. Your prattling offends God's ears. We're here.
May Christ, whose terror scares away the foul throngs, make with me a strong covenant. Was God's lesson?
I learned that my gods and yours inspire tales of equal amusement. They make me howl with laughter.
A dull answer, but a battle-blunted axe may yet be sharpened.
Do all the priests in Winchester have this same skill for drama? You risk your life, Alfred King.
I have invited you here to speak on equal terms. Do the Dane laws of hospitality not apply in Wessex?
You gifted my Jarl to that whelp from the Order of Ancients, the warrior Fulke.
Fulke was an enemy of Wessex. But it seems someone has already removed her threat from my lands.
If you did not hear it was me, you have now.
Impressive. The Order of Ancients has surely been crippled by her loss.
How much do you know of this order?
Only this and little more.
Right, then let's help
This
each other.
letter, signed by one who calls himself a poor fellow soldier of Christ, warns of a plot against my life.
Is that so?
The gallows of the Sikhs. 3 men eager to kill you.
2 now. The Bishop Aelfirth is dead. He was the Sikhs, so far as I can tell.
And a humble servant of your god. That must sting.
Still, His death strengthened Christian fellowship in Winchester. I pray the deaths of his colleagues will do the same.
Really?
You have faced warriors like me many times before. Many times you have lost or been cheated. Why trust me now?
I have men in London and Jorvik. Men who send me reports on the rise and fall of the tides of war. Not long ago, men and women of some influence were murdered in those places. Oddly specific circumstances. When I received this letter from our poor fellow soldier, it did not take long to work out why. I don't know your motive, nor what you hope to gain. All I ask is that you finish the work you have begun, before these fallen souls infest England further.
I should let the Order kill you. It would speed our conquest of England.
You may remove the organs of state. The cancer will remain.
Then promise me a reward I can sing about. A healthy king's weight in silver.
Very well. As much as you can carry. This morning, my reeve was not at his post.
A man you trust.
Goodwin was following the clues given in this letter when he disappeared.
Where was he last seen?
At his house, by the west gate. You may find something there.
I'll look there first.
Eivor, compose yourself while you are my guest. My city is not a battlefield.
Not yet, great king, but the day will come.
Not yet, Alfred, dear boy, but give it time.
I need to find this reeve.
Any more targets that
Your last warning! Give me Alfred's trinket or I'll piddle in your pond!
all the spots over here. Reach Goodwin's house.
That Selwyn's got some stones on him arresting Alfred's man. Who rules in Winchester anyway? Is Alfred king or not?
Well, you ain't, that's for sure. So keep your mouth shut and do as you're told.
Shut your mouth, yeah? Unless you want yours to rot off in the keep.
Goodwin gone, and guards sniffing around. So where would they have taken him?
Another way in, perhaps?
Bowls, food scattered. They took him by force. There must be a garrison in the city. Papers thrown in the fire. Goodwin covering his tracks. Other guards destroying evidence. A violent struggle with the guards. They must have taken him to Winchester's garrison.
Quite possibly. Okay. Goodman's chest key. What's Goodwin got? Oh, right. Okay.
Is this what you want? You filthy swindler! Upon...
This place is heavily guarded.
Let's try and stay out of the sight if we can.
Show me what lies ahead.
So he's going to be in there. Right. How the hell am I going to get over there? No, 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 no. I'm gonna have to go look for a bloody key to get in there. Are you kidding me?
What's this?
Right.
Survey the area.
Where's there a key down here? Only just there. Perfect.
Stop! You there!
It's down in here. Key's on the bottom floor. Shit.
Must be blocked from the other side. Thick walls and thicker guards. A place to keep a valuable man.
Yeah, damn right. Wouldn't keep him there unless it was for a good reason.
You're like a lame mule.
Yano Scott. Yano sent thank you for the follow.
A Dane in Winchestre. These are strange times.
King Alfred sent me, pleading from his bended knee to find someone.
I know Alfred well enough to spot a bloody lie when I hear it. If he did send you, he was standing tall and proud.
That he was, and you are the man I've come to find, Goodwin. Do you know why?
If I had one guess, to find these heretics from the Order of Ancients and bury them so deep, even God.
How you doing,
would need a
Yano?
shovel.
So where do we start digging?
My research should help us. If they haven't burned it already, it'll be somewhere nearby.
I will find your research. Now go before they find their wolf has fled his cage. Let's regroup beyond the walls!
Hey now! Can't scamper free!
Finally get the documents. That'll be upstairs.
The other side must be barred.
Hey, buddy.
Reeve Selwyn ordered executions for petty theft and mudslinging. A husband and wife, to be carried out soon.
Oh dear. We need to get in there. There must be an angle I can get to. Get up. Oh. Ah, so I get in through that way? There's a side door. How did I not see the bloody side door?
Goodwin's research against the Order of Ancients.
He's turned right to a person in the open eyes dancing left and right. Oh shit. Wait, where's that book? Give me that book. Axe Blizzard. Shadow! Welcome! Welcome to the stream. How you doing? Welcome to the welcome, Shadow. How you doing, Shadow? You okay? Good at the moment. How are you? I'm good. I'm good. I'm just having an easy wind down weekend. Can't be a good sheepskin. This week's been a bit full on, and I just want to have a wind down with the people I care about, like hence my community.
Remain steadfast.
You know when just things get a bit much, and you just kind of want to just have a moment to like take a breather, so to speak. It's been kind of like that this week, if that makes sense. Yeah, understandable. Yeah, you saw the announcement in my Discord with the overstimulation. Yeah, exactly. You saw the announcement in my Discord when I said my granddad passed away, didn't you? It was his funeral this week. So it's a bit. Yeah, sorry about that. Prayers to all the family. I appreciate that, and I can't thank yourself and the rest of my following for all the love and support. Both me and Eclipse are very, very grateful. I can't expel that enough. It was a good service, and he would have loved it. Well, tell the truth, he's always been a guy that didn't really want like a big fuss made over him and stuff, but he was a good guy with a big heart.
What you want, you filthy swindler? A pond full of piss? I'm happy to oblige.
Winchestre warns...
My God!
You seem agitated.
What gave it away? The fact that I had to debase myself pissing in this swindler's pond, or the angry shouting?
This man has something of yours?
And here's another god sent to shit in my stew pot. Sod off, unless you are going to magic Alfred's jewel out your arse.
If the jewel belongs to Alfred, it might be worth a pretty penny.
Give me the jewel, Alfred Commission! I'll wear your guts as a hat! Give me Alfred's jewel, you damn scoundrel! We have already paid for it! By God's hairy balls, you are a thief and a swindler! Give me the jewel, Alfred Commission!
Jammed. Need to get on the other side.
He's upset about something.
I am grateful for your help.
Happy to.
It is a brazen move to arrest Alfred's favorite reeve.
This so-called order are nothing but deviled shit peddlers.
Shit peddlers who have wormed their way into every crevasse of your country. They are dangerous.
I didn't catch your name, did I?
Eivor of the Raven clan. Scourge of Mercia, if that name does not rattle some recognition.
Well, Eivor, when our three heretics smolder on a heap of ash, we'll down a cup of ale together and share our distaste of Mercians like old friends.
Alfred believes at least one is dead. Your Bishop Aelfirth was the sixth.
Bugger. Half of Winchester is in mourning for that nun-groper.
One calls himself the Quill. Are words his weapons?
There were rumors of letters nailed up around Winchester. It may be that one of these can tell us more.
Maybe so.
The gallows. What do you know of him?
Must be another reeve, I'm sure of it. Only we have the power to mete out justice, and this one would walk with cocksure righteousness.
The gallows had you arrested, so he must command the law.
Reeve Selwyn. Of course. That hedge pig has brought down laws like a hammer on Winchester, executing sinners on spurious charges in the square.
Could it be another?
He's the man. He's the only one who fits. End his terror, Eivor.
Lord works in mysterious ways, taking his servant in so terrible a fire.
My grandparents' death happened when I was right, so I didn't get to know much except one, but my relationship with my grandmother was complicated before her death, because since there's family drama going on, and when she did pass, it was sort of during COVID. I didn't get to see her. Her body was going to be buried. Certainly complicated things during the family pass, because again, hope your family are doing okay. Yeah, they are. They are. No, by no means is any family perfect, but like...
Good people of Winchester, open your eyes. See how Alfred's lofty ideals are weighed down in this mire of human effluence. These prisoners before you do not live by Alfred's laws. They live above them. They wallow in shit, only guided by their own perversity. Hubert here, his wits addled by ale, spoke false of Bishop Aelfirth, our pious servant of Winchester, who even now lies cold in his grave shroud.
Aelfirth was no man of God. He'll burn for his sins.
Your wife is obeying shrew, Hubert. Is there a man here who has not supped rancid mead from her cup?
When will your work be done, Selwyn? When all of Winchester falls to your justice?
He's not...
Winchester has passed judgment, Hubert.
By the way, which is your pick of the game versus for Witcher 3? Oh, I don't know, because it is 50-50 with that one. Oh, well, I might have to come up with a decider or something. Either one, I feel like would be very good. As soon as I'm wrapped up with Valhalla with this, I will be starting either one of them.
You cannot steal and be welcome at our hearth. You cannot slander and keep your tongue. You cannot walk freely through our streets, mocking our laws, our king's edict. And so I ask, who has the right to determine the fate of the perverse, if not the goodly people of Winchester? I am but your humble servant.
Oh.
Leona, you have been found guilty of...
Oh, you're about to get a serious wake-up call, buddy. Ah! Look at that! Try and take the law into your own hands. Get fucked.
Perverter of justice. Who dares execute the king's noose?
It is not in Alfred's name that you carry out your work. You are the Order's executioner.
You peer through the veil, but you do not see clearly. Alfred's laws are a slave's fever dream. He offers shit-soaked beggars a seat at his table, where the meek devour the strong. Who best to judge the fate of the wretched many, if not the strong and worthy few?
To protect your people, you must sheathe your hand in an iron glove. You grind your heels into the backs of freedmen, not those who deserve it.
The Order condemns all men to pain. For all men are but a shadow of the perfection we should know. The perfection of the Ancient Ones.
You are only a man, Reed. One dead branch on a fast-dying tree.
Does my lamp change to green? Yes, they do.
I should meet with Goodwin, see what he has found.
Right then. Green it is. I will go to main camera. Yeah. Honestly does.
Does Alfred not do something? Selwyn's bloodlust will doom us all.
Come on.
Come, boys. Let's end this. Right side, the idiot.
Come on. Nothing to see here, perfectly normal. Go about your business.
Sunan, guide me. I need your eyes, my friend.
Heaven will swallow the smoke of Aelfrith's pyre.
A cheerful heart is good medicine, but a crushed spirit dries up the bones. Does Magister Batter not teach you the scriptures?
Magister Batter is a horse's dangles.
And here is the axe I used to swat a fly.
You have ventured from your burrow.
And you have plunged my city into chaos. I had hoped you would use the lessons of your subtler gods.
We have no subtle gods.
If the gallows is truly dead, perhaps we can allow cautious revelry?
Sweep your own hearth, Alfred, if you do not like my broom.
Forgive my outburst. God sowed in me a passion, but English prose is an instrument long out of tune.
We all want better for our people, don't we, Eivor? Yours and ours.
Of course.
The quill remains. What do we know?
The decay of learning has been gentle in Wessex. We enjoy the office of wise men, but we have neglected the study of wisdom.
The quill preys on this lapse.
Someone disagrees with your reforms, Alfred, and he is calling the children to arms.
Now we know why so many children scurry through the streets, feral and untutored.
I can talk to some, see where they lead me.
Good.
Precisely.
Find me at the alehouse when you're done. And try
Alehouse.
to get from any of them.
We Norse are the monsters of your Saxon mother's bedtime tales. I promise nothing.
Ha! Eivor was a fucking menace.
I see you, child. Come.
The bad Reeve, Selwyn. I saw you punish him in the square.
He hurt many people.
Yes. He hurt my mother to death. Then took her good luck charm. Perhaps you found it? A little carved tree. It is all I have to remember her by.
Such a sad story. Take this. Perhaps it will keep you off the streets and out of trouble.
For me? Oh, thank you.
Come on.
Spry, little mouse. Will you lead me to your quill?
So tell the girl.
Do you believe in souls? A part of us that lives on with God after we die?
Question the children.
You there, little cut purse.
Keep your beak out, nosy! I'm starving!
Okay.
God's beard! You'll set Winchester ablaze!
Roly-poly mutton man, you can't catch me!
Give my mother a token and please
God
seize me.
help
Well,
me. I'd rather be shoveling dung in Malvern again.
yeah, exactly. Find and speak to the girl. Where's the girl then?
What do you see?
You there! A word!
Probably shouldn't really, like, try and limit myself from executing them in the streets, I guess. Well, get wrecked. Oh, that way.
Bengalulan, the head which was that.
What do you see, Sunan?
Hold up.
Go, my eyes.
You again? You should mind your own beeswax.
Elwyn, is it? You wield fire like the flaming Jotna.
It was burning when I found it. Hot days like this, things just go whoosh. Well? Oi! Wigbert! You great moon calf.
Hand it over, Alwyn. We saw your little shadow take it. What you looking at?
I'm not sure. Looks like an old lady's been rolling in shit with all the other ugly sows. A hog in a dress, maybe?
I don't do mercy! I'm not...
Go for a drink. Uh-oh.
That showed them.
Trouble seems to follow you.
And I wriggle out of it like a slippery eel. Why are you following me?
I'm looking for the quill, so I'm asking you, his little worker bees.
Us? Working for the quill? Shows what you know.
Is that so?
Try me.
I am innocent as a lamb. They were the quill's thugs and you killed them. Wouldn't want to be in your boots.
It sounds like you owe me your life.
This one's brave and strong. Might be able to help us.
So you're not working for the quill?
We steal to stay alive and out of the quill's clutches.
But you know where I can find him.
They come up from the sewers like rats. Go
Really?
on, give him what you took. Maybe he can save us. Good luck, Dane. Try not to get maimed and all that.
Thank you very much. Hilda. Right, let's chuck all these bodies in the water. Don't worry, Shadow. This is how we cover up the evidence. Ain't no bodies if there... Ain't no crime to be reported if there's no bodies. Wonderful. Hips coffee. Yes. Well, I'm just covering up a crime scene. It's fine. Ain't no crime to be reported if...
look, Sunan. I should watch out for a mousetrap.
Mousetrap.
I didn't get nothing today.
I like the pretty things, but Magister Batter says stealing is wrong. Everyone died and left me alone on the streets.
Jesus.
There's never enough food. I'm always starving.
That's so. Pick them off one by one. When is it ever that easy?
Dimwit Dane, didn't guess the quill's a she.
Now, Elwyn. Few have the wit that you and I possess. Most see the world in simpler terms, where we are the weaker sex.
A broodmare who preys on innocence, and you brag about strength.
How little you know. Defend your mistress!
Really?
Who says piggies can't fly?
No way you'll escape us.
You can't beat me! Into the ground! Come here.
Elva, may your roof shield me.
Looking all that game, and still went down like a bitch. I love it when people get their just comeuppance.
Come, child. Whisper what you've learned, and Mother will give you a treat.
Coward. Using children to spy and steal for your order.
To educate them. Give me a child until he is 7, and I will give you the man. Or woman. What use are letters when a child can only write his name in pig shit? or wisdom in a woman when she cannot wield it beyond her hearth? I taught little Alwyn so much more. Saved her from a life less worthy. She will find enlightenment in the Order, just as I did. If I could save them all, I would.
But you cannot. You have corrupted too many to save too few.
My order is the only way forward. It can quench our thirst for knowledge. If only Alfred's slave faith is defeated! And what would you sacrifice for infinite knowledge?
Some things aren't worth having.
An immeasurable gift. Why refuse it? Not their innocence.
Be gone.
A pity. Non requiescat in pace.
Goodwin said to meet him at an alehouse nearby.
Open order menu. Another. Gone. We've killed most of them. Ah. That's one way to do it. Right, let's get out of here. Right. Let's see, let's see if I don't have to go deal with the Sikhs. The Sikh, if that's how you pronounce it.
hacer.
I go left. Out comes the beehole.
There's drinking to be done! Who's with me?
It's raining.
Eivor!
Is this where Justice hides when she's tired?
Hides? Splood, no. This is a wake, my friend. A celebration to ease the quill on her way to eternal damnation.
You heard.
Hilda's were not the only eyes in Winchester. My spies tell me stories of an avenging angel striking down the unworthy.
I've been called worse.
Be thou hail, Ealdor Bana. That's Life Destroyer in our dialect.
I sat easy with my kinsbane, old honey waves alive in my horn, and my eyes on the door, expecting my death, yet unafraid.
You're quite safe with me, Dane. For now. If the mead is fresh and the air is cool, you may often find a friend even amongst your enemies.
Okay.
I could use someone like you in my settlement, with ink on his fingers and a sense of honor.
I would love to devote myself to the study and practice of the law. There is a weariness in war I wish I could shake off.
Impossible. Even in death, our battles will rage on. It is the way of things.
I must thank you before the ale dulls me. By cutting the order down to size, you have given England a hope of unity. It must be a sour apple to swallow, knowing that you are the last of Winchester's enemies.
Are you sure the Sikhs is dead?
The bishop is dead, that's certain. And if the bishop was the Sikhs is dead. A transitive property of mortality, you see.
I do not believe it. Too much theater in Winchester. Overwrought prayers and wailing women.
Well, you could pay your respects and see for yourself. The funeral is today.
If he rots, I will leave with my silver. But if he lives, there's work to be done.
Watch your step, Eivor. He'll be a hefty corpse in death. Alive, he'd be much bigger. Whether you find or make a corpse, meet me at the Witten with your report.
Looks like we've got a mystery to solve, gang. We have a funeral to attend.
Selwyn is dead. His lies poisoned everyone against us, and for what?
Some only care for their own power and position. I'm sorry I could not save your husband.
My son is not an orphan today. You did more than enough.
I appreciate that, man. Thank you.
If the bishop is worm meal, then here should be the proof. Did you know Bishop Aelfir?
No, but I plan to write an epic poem of his grisly demise. Oh, poor Aelfir, scorched of face, all your woeful companions, bold, bayoneted, weeping. Weeping as you are...
Sleeping.
Oh, yeah, perfect, yes.
Ichkabe berarnum sid, tantiande elgathwel, hide was unye suan.
You don't know
Such a grisly fate. Did you know Aelfir?
By reputation, I did. He was no friend of Alfred's. I once heard them quarrelling at a Witten.
Interesting. So he
I'm
quarreled
sorry
with
for your
Alfred.
loss. Makes no odds to me. But I'm sorry for Harriet. She cared so much for him. More than a sister should.
Sister? Uh-oh.
A stranger comes to Wimber.
You do not mourn like they do.
Wember is always here, helping the sleeping, singing to them, so they are not frightened before they meet God.
The sleeping? You mean the dead?
Wember helps the monks. Dig, dig, dig.
You dig the graves. Did you bury Aelfirth?
Have you seen Layoff? My poor friend. Poor Layoff.
Where is your friend?
Leof. What happened to him?
Sleeping. Sleeping like my dog when I hugged him too hard.
Someone heard Leof.
Yes. Yes. And while he slept, they stole his face.
Do you not see? I am in prayer.
May we speak of your brother's death?
Have you no shame? Leave me.
I will leave you in peace, then. Are you the bishop's family?
God, no. Just here to make sure that impious bastard is actually dead. He bedded my wife, the randy bastard.
Oh, did he now? Well, he wasn't without it. So this bishop was out.
Did you know Bishop Aelfirth?
Barely. But can you still smell the burned flesh? It's rife across the whole graveyard.
Only his head and neck are burned. Is this what Wember meant? That they stole his friend's face? And this corpse's build is slight, frail. Goodwin said Aelfirth was a brute.
I wonder.
Do you not see? I am in prayer.
May we speak of your brother's death?
Have you no shame? Leave me.
I will leave you in peace. Threadbare clothes. Did they belong to Wember's friend? This funeral is a shadow play. The Order killed an innocent, burned his face so no one could tell, and interred him in Aelfirth's place. His sister knows more than she lets on.
Oh, dear God.
What now?
A pretty show you have laid on here. But I know the truth.
You would dare speak to me? When my poor brother Aelfirth lies cold in his shroud.
Your brother is the Sikhs, and no more dead than I am.
Heresy. My brother was the Bishop of Winchester.
When Goodwin got too close to the truth about your brother's place in the Order, you buried him. Or rather, you buried another in his place. The poor gravedigger's friend. Burning his face so no one would know.
How did you... No, I...
Your brother is not in that crypt. Tell me where he is before more lives are lost.
I will not tell you any more. Guards! All right, have your way. They won't do you any good. Guards, protect me.
Busy!
Let's try this again.
Why will you not leave me alone?
Enough of this cat and mouse. Where's your brother, the one they call the Sikhs?
He is a ghost now. But he will make himself flesh once more at the Witten. And Alfred will be king no more.
He means to kill Alfred.
Regicide? No. The king will step aside and Aelfirth will lead us all. Risen and resplendent as the Lord.
You are a damned fool.
Aelfirth.
By God, Harry Balls, you are a thief!
Stretch your wings, Sunan.
Omnes nostras sapiens nubus, vide collecta supra in terra ateres, et locustus est ad eum et...
The other side must be barred.
The Hafnis in Poruklane,
Jammed. Need to get on the other side.
To get in there. Ow. Wait.
The Sikhs must be hiding in the crowd, biding his time to strike at Alfred.
Not priest, clerk, or abbot can turn the letter of their sermons from Latin to English. And how can we understand God's words if they are not spoken in our tongue? Aelfirth is dead, and we mourn him. But the foul deeds of the unrighteous are sown among our holy deeds, like cockles hair in a field of butter.
God save us!
Why do you defend this tarnished ground? Enough, you scheming cur!
What?
You'll take your leave here alive.
Another one to join. Take off the board.
How sweet is the shepherd's pipe when he calls his lambs to slaughter. I was born to Christians in the northern wilds. My mother would cradle me beneath the stars and whisper, dove-like, God watches over you. Then your people came, and God fixed his stout eye as they slit her throat for a copper ring. No stars threw down their spears as barbarians smeared her blood through fields of broken wheat. God watched all, and I hated him.
It may be Alfred's God was testing you. A trial you failed.
Alfred's God is weak, yet he would chain us all in his service, from our first breath to our death rattle. My order wishes to break these mind-forged manacles. I am the wolf in lamb's wool.
Sure you are.
He takes on the role of a god himself. A worthy path to walk. A wolf is but a walking feast for ravens.
One more gift for you, Dane. A deadly truth, if you can find it. With my death, the Order will not die. It will only transform into something far worse for all of us.
Sure it will. Okay.
Aelfirth will not cheat Loki's dread daughter twice.
I owe you my life.
Yes, you do.
An irony not lost on me, Alfred.
My king will go by back streets to the Old Minster. Eivor may find us there when all has settled.
Don't make me regret this, Alfred.
Aelfirth, my love! No! Curse you, Dane! My brother served God.
He wrapped himself in a death cloak to murder your king.
Shouldn't you rejoice at the death of a king? You are a heathen and a devil.
We both have more questions than answers. But if you know this key, perhaps we can help one another. Where is its home?
You treated me with kindness, but this damned order, their machinations killed my brother, so the rest may rot. Take this key to the ruins beneath the bishop's house. You may find answers there.
Hey, Stel. All the timing. Yeah, yeah, exactly. The timing was impeccable. Can't beat the timing. Out of Witcher 3 and Fallout 4, what do you want to see me do more, Stel? Stel, I mean Shadow. Well, both of you even. Oh. 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 Because it'll be my first time playing Fallout 4. Well, first time playing both of them because I've never played either. I think the only two Fallout games I played is honestly is 3 in New Vegas. I don't mind either since I know The Witcher more, probs of Witcher 3. You'll probably be the same as my as Eclipse then, Shadow. He's wanted me to play The Witcher for ages. Fallout 4 is amazing. I've heard nothing but good things about 4. Either would honestly be great because I have little to no experience with it, and the last time I played a Fallout game was back when 360 was the main console. Tried to play 76. It was all right, but if I'm honest, not all games need a multiplayer, and to be honest, in my opinion, Fallout is not one of them. I saw what they were trying to do, and
if Aelfirth's sister spoke true, I will find answers in the ruins.
Fair play on the concept, but I want a fan. Need to find this Order Temple. Well, a goal for the later part of this year, I will confirm now, is getting a PS5 because I do want. There are some PlayStation titles I want to stream because that could be amazing. There's a lot I want to experience. A lot of PS titles I want to experience. You should play Among the Sleep if you don't want to pay for it. I would gladly do so. It's honestly the best game I've ever played. I think that game sounds really familiar. Aren't you like a toddler with a teddy bear? I'm fairly certain I've played that. At least I think I have. It's a horror game where you play as a toddler. Yeah, I have played that. That was like when in like the first couple of years of Xbox One. That was really good and got a lot darker than I thought it would be. Loved it though. Loved it. Mithras. It's really fucked the game. Honestly, broke my heart. Yeah, honestly, same.
This must be it. The door to Aelfir's secrets.
My jaw dropped about it because a lot of it I was not expecting. The Marquis Alfred, the withered sprig from his father's trunk, which you have seen earlier. Someone calling himself a poor soldier is
I will send this to Hytham. He may make some sense of it.
But the instrument. Interesting. I can honestly relate to that story though. Did you have a similar upbringing?
Must be blocked from the other side.
Well, you don't have to talk about it if you don't want to. I had an abusive step. Oh, I'm sorry. Mine was my actual dad. Oh, even worse. So mine wasn't necessarily an alcoholic. He was just emotionally abusive. You look at them growing up because you think it's normal, then when you grow up you realise, yeah. It's the worst. I mean, I have no desire to have kids of my own anytime soon, but there's no way in hell I would even dream about being that kind of a person. A Universal Decree written this 870th year.
Everything they did was to undermine Alfred. She lied to me. There's nothing here of the Order. I should see Alfred for my reward.
Religious slot. Nothing justifies that kind of behavior. Nothing. I don't care who you are. I'm not a violent person, but if it's against abusing animals or children, then that changes. My biological father was abused, but not say a terrible person in jail, but he killed himself when I was 7 because he was similar and he wanted to get the last that way to a psychopath. Oh, Jesus. Oh, good God. So your mum raised you on her own? I appreciate you being open about this, Stal. It's you don't have to talk about it. And not everybody is comfortable with talking about this sort of thing, but I respect you for being so open about it.
Come forth, Eivor. Here is far enough.
When wrongdoers came to devour my flesh, these enemies stumbled and fell.
Really?
Have the laws of hospitality been thrown out, Alfred? I did exactly as we agreed.
That you did. But do not mistake necessity for friendship.
You are a man of your word, a man of God.
Indeed. By his example, I live my life. Goodwin?
Here is the only silver fit for one of your dragon boats. A reminder of Christ's sacrifice and our charity.
This too I offer you. Live here among us in peace as a Christian, or die a pagan in a blood-soaked field. All you have to lose is life everlasting.
And if I choose neither?
He offers you hope, Eivor. A life of purpose, above and beyond this one. You'd be a fool to refuse.
Your reign will end, King of the West Saxons. Raven wings will beat until your throne crumples to dust.
You were wrong, Goodwin. This one is beyond saving.
Unbelievable. Honestly, don't care. My own life might be bad, but with the misfortune comes opportunities and information. Information. What I learn won't kill me. What kills me makes me stronger, and when I almost die, it means I learn something new. I can also use that information to better help other people, but sadly, I wasn't able to help one of my friends recently. Yeah, honestly, at the start of the year, dude, I was the same. I had to say goodbye to someone from my early days of gaming that I considered a brother in arms, and they took their own life.
Your chance, damn you!
I did not want it.
Goodwin, stand down. Broke my heart, but
damn you, Alfred.
Really?
Come on! Get over here! You're good out!
return to Hytham and Ranvi. They will want to know what happened here.
It's the worst, isn't it? You just wish you could have been there and you wallow in all that yourself, thinking you could have helped him. You could have changed it, but
Looking for a worthy
I can outdrink it all, rocks. Step up on
it's the worst. That's what the link is. Oh, right, okay. No, I made it so you couldn't put links in my chat ages ago, because way back I had people posting links to like dodgy stuff, and I was having none of it. Like, I know me and we have our jokes around, and we rip into each other's stuff, but like these guys, they were like proper assholes. I like to think, yeah. Like me and you, we have our disagreements, and we may not see eye to eye on some bits, or we have a different approach to doing things. But I'm gonna be honest, I've been one of those people before. That's fine, but you're a different person now, right? We've all done stuff we're not proud of, myself included. I can't tell you the amount of times I've been like, I've really regretted how things turned out, and I wish I could have done things better.
The Wolfgar, so glad to see you.
You look well.
The Order in Winchestre has been wiped out, but we are no longer welcome there. My contact was none other than King Alfred himself. The Order wanted him dead, so he fought back.
Alfred. The line between friend and enemy is a porous one.
Yep.
I want to see the Alliance map.
So we've got Gloucestershire, Nottingham. So yeah, it's Nottingham, Yorkshire, Gloucester, and then Hamtuck. So we'll do Jorvik next.
What awaits in Yorkshire?
Halfdan Ragnarsson, conqueror of the north, sends his greeting. He wishes to meet with Eivor Wolfkist personally.
Halfdan Jarl. I've heard that man's name so often, I feel as though I know him already.
He is currently entangled in a war with the Picts of the Northern Hills. I suspect he wants your counsel, or your axe. If you are keen to meet him, he asks that you join him at his war camp. I have the location here.
Sometimes I feel like being a horrible person is just not like abuse or anything, but I feel like some people need to be shown horrible so people can do without doing damage.
With caution,
Yeah,
Eivor. Jorvikshire
absolutely.
is currently at war with the Picts, a proud clan that lives just beyond the Roman wall.
I know what you mean. I do know what you mean. But like at the same time, there's a way and means of doing things. I try not to be judgmental person anymore.
May I see your stores?
You know you have use for this.
Like, may I? I mean, I may not always agree with how people do things, but I respect their opinion.
Yes, great purchase.
I feel like that's the bare minimum you can do. You don't have to like somebody, but the bare minimum you can do is respect them.
Can't have too many. Anything you find, bring it to me.
One thing I am very proud of is my mate was talking to a female, sent a photo of himself and her, and she tried to slender him. And then we gave her a taste of our own medicine. Oh, good. Glad to hear it. Stuff like that's unacceptable.
Always a pleasure doing business, Eivor.
That's what I like about you, Stell. I feel like if
I'm practically giving it away.
you strike me as the kind of person that if me and you had a problem, you'd take me to one side and we'd talk it out.
For you.
Or you'd at least call me out on it and say like, hey, we need to have a word.
I think that would be a very good choice. As a friend, I think you should buy this. You've made the right choice with this one.
That's what, and I'm not being funny. That's why I quite like having you around. I respect you as a person, and I like to think vice versa. Because granted, I may not always see that, see what I've done wrong at the time.
Is
but
that everything?
I will see you later, friend.
Don't be a stranger.
I like to think we can have a conversation and
This one begins
respect one another.
long time ago at a desert oasis.
Respect is a hard thing to come by lately. It is. It really is. You're not wrong. Travel to Elnaf's Lookout. Or in the north. Okay. Let's go right there.
Formadur okkar kem after.
Let's go. Can't raise the sail yet.
Go.
Sing, my ravens. Is there a sea scald among you?
Soma of Grantebridge. For a time, all the eldermen of England wanted her dead. A bounty on her head the size of Yggdrasil. So she met with the leader of the South Gerwins and told their king Roth, "Say that you killed me. Proclaim it to all of the lands." Roth answered, No one will believe me. Soma shook her head. Invite them. Here. You will burn me on
Oh,
a
for
fire
flip.
for all to see. So they came. The nobles of East Anglia, north and south.
This is what does my nutting, like when we're trying to like travel on the river. You got all the civilian boats just coming in and just crashing in the way. Oh, just like, can you not?
Soma had constructed a trap beneath the pyre. She released herself into the murky waters and swam to a bramble. Muddied and wet, she waited in the thorns for night to fall. She then returned to Cambridge as a shadow walker. She entered the city and stole into the king's chamber and took the head of Ruff, shouting, "Traitors of Soma, wear no heads!" The Saxons thought Soma a ghost, a spirit who kills, a curse invincible to fire and death. What a leader, my Soma.
You must row in these waters.
Let's have a song. Take the mask down.
Well, the reason I watch your streams isn't because I find it funny. I just like watching you play games you enjoy. I have ADHD and I have issues with staying on one game for a long period of time. I think I have ASD though. Something it's not very prominent because of my very strict and traditional upbringing. Oh, Stell, you soppy bugger. No, I appreciate your honesty, dude, and I'm glad I bring you that kind of joy. That means a lot to me, dude. More than you realize. Tell you what I'm gonna do, dude. Like after the stream, I'm gonna turn you into a channel VIP.
Can't raise the sail here.
You've been that active in my streams and that engaging. I think you've earned it. No, I thank you.
Raise the mast.
Honestly, the little things like that. I'm not gonna lie, the reason I watch your streams isn't because I find them funny or fun. It's just I really like watching you play games you enjoy. My brother Eclipse, who you see in my streams, Stel, he's got ADHD as well. So I have my fair share with I have my fair share of experience with ADHD.
Let's hear a story.
In quiet moments like these, I often think on my life.
Both him and my youngest brother do. And ASD, that's Asperger's syndrome disorder. That's what you call it that's what you call autism in Australia, isn't it? Am I right in saying, or have I got the wrong terminology? Correct me if I'm wrong.
But these thoughts trouble me.
Just purely just out of interest. I've been diagnosed with ODD, which is the most misdiagnosed disorder thing. That's because the two are it's because the two are so heavily linked. And I mean heavily linked. Whoa, 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 whoa!
What I do. If I cast myself overboard to drown, would fate send a dolphin to save me?
Autism spectrum disorder, yeah. That's what.
What is the point?
Am I right in saying that's what it's the terminology is for it in Australia?
100 men. Am I a hero? After all, the dice were loaded. Should I do nothing at all? Why make an effort when I could stand here and let my fate?
I thought so.
Or does heroism lie in not knowing one's fate? Facing your end. Hold on,
There's levels for it. There's same here in England, mate. They have like their own unique terminology and like how to.
Burn down this house!
And like you said, you've only been showing like mild traits of it today. Because like the most common ideas of what autism is like you'd think like Sheldon from The Big Bang Theory or something like that, but it's not the only kind. It's a good example, yeah. But as you said, there's different levels to it. I need to find a way to... Wait!
I'll split you! You're dead! Dead! There goes your better, dog. Let's spill some minutes.
Give me a hand with this.
Boom! Bust it open.
Flank the idiot. Press hard. Help me out here!
Right, there's more doors busted open. There's all the stuff below. Not like Sheldon, I'm dyslexic and my memory is dog shit, but I'm a fast thinker and I can understand things with an instant. Currently I'm fixing the car and I'm also finished. Never done it before, but it's going great. Not only that, I can adapt really fast to new controls in games like inverted controllers. Yeah! Everybody's different. You may be able to process certain skills or do certain things better than I can, or vice versa. And that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. That's what I love. I mean, that's what I love about being different. It's what makes me unique. I treat it like it's my superpower. That's the thing about us being on the spectrum. We have different levels of thinking. We could. And as you said, we can process skills or pick up skills quicker than some people can. It's what makes us unique.
Help me with this. Give me a hand!
People with ADHD get along with people with autism. People with autism don't usually get along with people with ADHD unless they have both. Yeah, that's just a part of life.
The other side must be barred.
Not everybody's going to get along with everybody, and that's fine. That is absolutely fine. Hold up. There's got to be another way to get down there. Hold on. It's honestly so weird though. It can be. It really can be. It really can.
Say good night. Come on. No escaping your fate.
Honestly, so weird though. Hey, I'm back. I just been hanging out with my dad a little bit, so what I missed. Not a lot, Shadow. I finished in Winchestre. The king double-crossed me, and I barely made it out alive. So now I've got back to my settlement, told my advisor what's going on, and now I've got to go help up north. Oh, and also me and Stella have had a good natter about autism and ADHD and stuff. Okay, nice. That's what I love about my community. Everybody's welcome. Ain't no discrimination in my following. We're all equal. My villain story. Your villain story. What your supervillain origin story is, it still? On the weighted blanket. Oh, I would kill for a weighted blanket.
I'll handle it.
Oh no. Hello, big boy. Ah! Ow. Damn, jumping, you just got yeeted. Trust me, I still not. I mean, though I still haven't told you half of it, Jumbo. Well, mate. You tell me when you're good and ready. I'm not gonna pry. I'm not gonna make you tell anything you don't want me to. You don't want to. That's just the way.
Give me a hand over here.
That's just the way I am. You tell me when you're good and ready. It's okay. Oh yeah, can't beat a futon. Can't beat a futon. I can't recall if we have futons in England.
All right, We have what we came for. Let's go.
I'm not really bothered, but I'm not bothered telling people, but it really does sound like my villain orgy. Yeah, I can see why. But it's just the way I am as a person. I don't like to pry and make people like open up and talk about stuff that they don't want to do. That's just me. That's just me. You know what I'm like, Stella. I'm too much of a people pleaser, even though I really shouldn't be.
Catch the wind! Bring us a sword.
But yeah, still, Shadow's part of the East. I don't think you probably told me years and years ago, Shadow. Yeah, you're from China, aren't you?
Bring the mast down.
No, Southeast Asia do Malaysia. Oh yeah, of course, Malaysia. Sorry, I was in the complete wrong direction.
In the early days of the feud between Kjotve the Cruel and the Raven clan, there was a mad berserker called Kiar Robo. Kiar had pledged his battle fury to no king or jarl, and would give his oath only once each winter, for reasons nobody could fathom. One year, Kiar's sister Pura was married to Kjotve's brother Alrek, and soon Kiar was often seen in the company of that clan. But soon after, word came to
Nothing but Malaysia's cool. Oh, I thought I was gonna. People tends to get messed up because my country isn't that famous, which is great.
So Kiar
No.
invited Alrek on a hunting expedition.
If anything, that just motivates them to get to educate themselves. Wait a minute.
Kiar slew
What?
Alrek and pulled off one of his arms. When he returned to camp, Kjotve asked where his brother was. Kiar shook his head and held out his hand, in which was an armory. Your brother bid me give you this ring, Kjotve. Come
save it for later.
We're gonna go hunt another one of these guys. But then we lose our mysterious allure. I mean, yeah, you do. But then again, I'm a firm believer in you can always learn something new. It's another zealot. Yoo-hoo! Uh-oh. Yoo-hoo! Pick someone blowout! Ah! Oh god. Grown-ass man. Did it not send my message? What message were you trying to send? Oh, come on. There it is. Come here! I was so 13, my stepfather was chasing my siblings with spring-lit. I remember him putting it because they were basically just a shot. Oh, Jesus. Last time we tried to stand out, the Brits conquered us, so you know, lesson learned. I mean, yeah, that is true. As messed up as that is. Okay. Oh, sir, sir, calm your damn rolls.
You play at war. Pathetic.
That's wow. I don't know what to say to that stuff. That's messed up.
This is a mere moment. No one will remember it. No one. Not your name, nor mine. It all ends up the same.
Regret torments you.
My only regret is losing to whatever you are. You reek of fading glory.
That's not a true man, unfortunately. That's a man-child. Couldn't have put it better myself, still. Shadow. A guy... Someone like that loses the right to call themselves a man when they lay their hands on a child. I know my life really has some fucking things in it, but it really makes me happy when I can make a difference in other people's lives. Exactly, and that's what it's the look. That's where you gotta take the joy out. Get what's the word I'm looking for? That's where you gotta get your joy from. The way I see it.
Förum að brjóta eitthvað.
The way to look at stuff like that, Stella, is like you've had a shit upbringing. Best I can give to anyone is not to compare a situation with anyone else, but reflect on the good things and keep the bad things close. Yeah. Use what happened to you to improve yourself and make you stronger. What happened to you was crap, without a doubt, and no one's disagreeing with you. But the thing to do is use that and turn it into your biggest strength, and no one can take that away from you. And I genuinely believe that. I get the feel. I'm saying this to both of you. If we lived closer and if we knew each other IRL, I feel like we would be friends.
We can
mountain.
I honestly do. And we're in the snow. We're in the snow. True Viking elements. Right. Let's climb. So the plan is, guys, like I said in the announcements of my Discord, is I'm going to try and get this finished by the end of March. I've set the time frame, and I'm going to work my damn hardest to achieve it. Reflecting on your past, good and bad, and then talking about them even in general is a great thing to do. It should be more normal to talk about your issues, although posting on social media is a different story. Like, yes, I know this is a live stream, but I'm not sharing it all. But I'm not sharing all this to hundreds of people, as you and your community are still my community. Yeah, they are much your community as they are mine. And I generally would want you to feel welcome in it.
Hard fought on both sides.
It was great chatting to you, but I still got some work to do. I need to get. I shall talk to you another time, General. Please look after yourself. Same for you, Shadow the Day. Thank you for stopping by and opening up and being honest, Stel. Oh, and one last thing. Oh God, what? I snuck that back in and I was waiting for you to notice. Good. Best of luck with your car, mate. And I want to see pictures when it's done. The signs of battle leading up the hills.
Aid me. Be my eyes.
Hey, Lulu. Shows the new things that I saw it and it was added to it when it was added. Oh, yeah. And I've halved the cooldown now, so it's only a 15-minute cooldown before you can use it again. Which I think is fair. I might put it down to 10, but we'll see how this goes.
help the wounded.
Everyone all
and
right?
get every man's name. We leave none behind. Well met, Abel Ravenfell.
Faravid?
Now there's a face I've seen before.
Faravid, we met in Jorvik, the Yuletide feast.
The Yuletide massacre. I remember. What brings you here?
Halfdan Jarl. He summoned me. Is he near?
He was, but the Picts hit us hard. We were separated.
Fresh attack from the hills.
Circle round! Watch your backs!
Picts. They won't be happy to see the likes of me.
Don't you, coward!
I propose in life that people keep trying to drag me into the mess and make me the villain because I'm to mind my business and talk, especially when doing group projects. The funny thing is, in most parts of these situations, so the whole situation feels like a high school Disney show drama when I think about it. Yeah, I understand what you mean, Shadow.
No way out, rat!
People like
Odin, take you all!
especially when you have those like few that kind of live for drama and they want you to be part of it, like it's a necessity.
Die!
Oh! What a bad time to lose one's head.
Gods won't want you. Die! But they want you all.
I'll just tell him hang on. I'll allow it. I just got in trouble with my lecture because an asshole who didn't do anything work kept crying that she's stressing on work, but she never did. That made me the lecturer interrogate me, and I'm like, huh? Don't waste your breath on people like that. Yeah, those kind of people I can't stand. Those who have nothing better to do than kind of and just cause drama and cause like headaches in people's lives. Proper like parasitic type of people.
Picts are just ahead. Lead the way and we'll watch your back.
Are you wounded?
Arvid, are you good?
If we die today, tonight we drink with Odin. Either way we claim victory.
Often?
For Thor!
I don't see people getting this until the last minute, so I got fucked around a lot. I'm sorry to hear that. There's nothing worse than that. If you want something that'll cheer you up, look at this. My little buddies have just got, and my little angels have just come to say hi. Come on. Oh. Shout out. Twinkle, our friends need cheering up. I need you to behave for me, okay? Who's this? Is that Shadow? Is that Shadow? Oh. Hey, Chunk Twinkle, the princess is here. Yeah, she's a little bit of a chunk. And then rather than coming to say hi to camera, you just get full butthole. You get full cat butthole. Eh? You get full cat anus. What? Come here. Come here. Micah isn't interested in pets. She wants to play. Oh, hang on. I hear the big sister coming. Lulu, Lulu. Honestly, I'm actually gonna go in now. See you later. No worries. She says my tush is cute enough. Yes, she does. Yes, she does. No worries, Stella. I'll catch you later, mate. It's funniest when the two of them are competing for my attention, because they're like jealous children. Oh. Oh! Halfdan Ragnar, the oldest of the Ragnarsons. Halfdan's a mean SOB. They got free cats without doing any J-coin. Oh, that is a blessing, if anything, in Shadow.
Halfdan Ragnarsson. We met in the Forge of Battle. Surely a good sign.
I don't know you. One of Faroid's new dogs?
I am Eivor of the Raven clan.
Eivor, yes. Down in Mercia. Kingmaker with my brothers Ivar and Ubba and Finnir in East Anglia. From the tales I hear, I feared you might be taller.
That's not a fear you feel often, I imagine.
So you answered my summons. But the timing is poor, as you can see. Too many here are spent, battle sore, thirsty. Faramid, have your men build field pyres for the dead.
At once, my Jarl.
Not here, not now.
Okay.
Then to Doncaster for a victory feast!
The oldest son of Ragnar Lothbrok, so he says. What do you make of him?
Dude's a legend.
Heroic display. He makes a powerful first impression.
Just the way he likes it. Welcome to Jorvikshire, friend.
Well met, Faravid. I was hoping your Jarl would be as welcoming, but I suppose I must earn his trust.
Is that why you've come here? To earn Halfdan's trust? To find a seat at his table?
I have my own table. What I want is a bond of friendship between the new lords of England.
Among whom you count yourself, I suppose?
It is an ally I seek, not a master.
Well, there is but one lord of Northumbria.
Okay. The sayings of Halfdan.
You heard the Jarl. Take the gear and start digging.
Love the Ragnarsons. Absolute legends in all of Viking history. You can't get cooler than them. You honestly can't. And there's a lot of rivers and lakes around here that we can do some raiding. But no, well done you for getting cats without even needing to bring forth the cats. That, Shadow, is impressive. Well, it did. You know my tastes well enough in games by now, Shadow. Being a part of my community as long as you have. Do you think I would like The Witcher? Because I know Geralt has been so like bigged up to be like one of like the best gaming protagonists like ever. My feline energy brings forth the royal chunkness. I like that. I like that.
You! Care to test the speed? Fair warning, Joe. My fists have hammered nails and strangled sharks. Still care to brawl?
Swift and strong you may be. It's the one most righteous who wins the fight.
Die!
If you like Reddit, RDR2 and Batman, then yes, it's a story-based game with open world. Ooh. I do like that. Come on. Kind of like Assassin's Creed 2, if I would say, in storyline style. Ooh. I do like that. Geralt's quite the badass as well, isn't he? Well, from what I've seen of him, he is.
You fought well, warrior. But here your legend ends, bound to no name.
We crush them in spring. No sooner. That is the plan.
Yet my people suffer day by day.
Your
Please,
people?
Lady Moira.
My wife... Are you a nun? I thought nuns dressed like geese.
Nothing of the sort. I am Moira of Weaker, Halfton's herbalist. He is an ill man, and I do what I can to give succor and hope.
I saw him fight. He was in fine health then.
Thanks in part to my soothing tonics. Would you pardon me?
Please, Lady Moira. My wife grows ill.
I will attend to her soon, I promise.
Our people
But
suffer from
Halfton
these
needs
brutal
me now.
winter raids.
This war must end. That is my first concern. The time to strike
Is when I say we strike. Halfdan's hammer protects this land. Tell my people that, King Richelieu.
As you wish, my lord.
Who is this? Come closer.
Halfdan Ragnarsson. My sword arm answers your call.
Thank you for your tribute, Eivor Wolf-Kissed. Your battles and deeds are well known to me. And you are the hero of Jorvik. So sing my skalds.
Not just any hero. Eivor brought order to the city when King Richelieu could not.
They say you rooted out a gang of thieves and traitors.
Not alone, but I led the charge.
You gifted my silver to the carls and churls of Jorvik.
To men and women who needed it most.
A foolish choice. The coin never left King Richelieu's treasury.
I try never to regret the decisions I make in a time of war.
Agreed. To second-guess ourselves would only stall the victory. I don't regret sending Faravid to lead our strike against the Picts, in spite of Eivor winning the day.
Eivor and I felt them, Halfdan.
Faravid was right beside me, Halfdan. He fought just as well, if not better.
Old friend, your jests hit like Odin's spear, always on the mark.
I would not be here without your hammer, Great Jarl. Please accept this, your share of the loot we won today.
A thing of beauty. Frankish, I believe. What do you think, Eivor?
A fine piece of work. Fit for the lips of a king.
Or a man who makes kings. There's wisdom in this one, Faravid.
By your leave, Lord, I must return to my forward camp. It's a long, cold ride.
Of course, old friend.
two-faced, smirking glory hound.
How
My
so?
lord, in your summons you said...
Not here. Not now. Dance, sing, and fill yourself with ale, and meet me atop this tower of stone.
Okay.
There I will weave a tale of friendship and treachery. A tale as old as the world.
He mentioned a variety of feast activities. He did he? What else did he mention?
Blanda grikk með örlítið þýshjálmi. Muni vera þungt og höfugt. Það muni duga.
Má eigir venjast alla hestana hérna. Eiga
Oh, it's
margir á
just dancing.
Esvarung. Og hvaru allir vinnur.
Only a fool makes a long war in winter.
I mean, yeah. Often sounds hella paranoid. I mean, rightfully so. The dudes come from like a line of like the most legendary of Viking warriors.
As Thor swallowed the oceans, I can lift many horns and drain them too.
A bold claim. I'll drink to that.
Will you now? Did they ever do the old English style Assassin's Creed? No. England's been a part of it in several locations, in several games. Yes, but that's it. Oh shit. Oh shit. No, I've lost this. I've lost this. No chance. Ah! Nah.
Here, Dane. Try your luck at throwing bones.
Pass. I can't. Yeah, the British have been a part, and England has been the part of it in several locations, several locations in several games. Speak with Halfton. Oh, sorry, I messed up with the drinking. I messed up your drinking. No, you didn't. Don't be daft.
I'm a wolf. No, a wolf king.
Don't be daft. You're fine.
Ah, Eivor. Come, let me show you a wonder.
It's fine. I was going to lose that anyway. Wow, look at that view.
All this. We conquered this, he and I. Together.
You've earned great fame. Won many battles across England.
But not alone. No, no. Bjorn Ironside, fearless Uber, Ivar the Boneless.
Bjorn Ironside, yes. It would be cool if they did a King Arthur style of Assassin's Creed. Yeah. The next one
Gold is good. And
The next one
better,
that
but
they're
glory
doing,
never
Shadow,
dies.
that is in feudal
Forever it
Japan.
lives in the Hall of Heroes, high on Valor's steed.
I'm looking forward to explore Japan.
Together we have conquered. Together with my friends, my clan. Faravid above all others. One sword is not an army, Eivor. Even a hero needs loyal friends. I have never lost sight of that. Never.
I believe you, sir.
Have you room for one more among those you call friend?
What does friendship mean to you, Eivor?
Friendship goes beyond words. It is a solemn bond, a chain unbroken.
Spoken like the Volar, it is indeed a kind of magic.
You wrinkle like an eel in a basket, Halfton. What has caught you?
What troubles you?
Friendship can also spoil, like rotten meat. After all these years, he dares to bite my hand.
Faravid. He seems a good and loyal man.
Seems, yes. As a bright sky in winter seems warm. But rumors fly of little men plotting treason in the dark.
Have you proof of his treachery?
Not yet. That is where you enter my saga. Prove this for me. Discover if Faravid has been disloyal. Then we shall talk of oaths.
Okay.
Start me somewhere. Give me something to go on.
You see this? From a sea unicorn. I filter my mead and wine with it.
I've heard of such beasts. They swim below the ice, beyond the world's edge.
And their horns protect
Narwhal.
against poison.
I
Narwhal.
believe Faravid wants to poison you.
That's what it is. It's from a narwhal.
Countless times. And failed them all. You don't believe me, but I know the man. His gifts of wine, his easy smile, his envy, his plots. Learn the truth. Dig up. Unearth his treason.
Why trust me with such a task?
Jorvik, you stopped the ill deeds of Audun and his swarm of rats. You can do the same here.
Like a good sword, honor has two edges. I'll help you.
Faravid has left the feast already, heading for his camp upriver. Join his warband, and behind his back, dig.
And if I find nothing? If he's a good and loyal man?
Even better. Even better.
Fair enough. I'll find what I find, then return, my friend.
Don't let Faravid fool you. He is hiding something.
I've no doubt that that's a possibility, Halfton, but we rational thinking people like something called proof and evidence. Proof and evidence go a long way. Am I saying you're wrong? No. But I like evidence. Evidence helps. Right, okay. Honor has two edges. Right, let's make sure we save. Question of the day from a Batman fan. Does Batman need Robin in your opinion? I like to think. Tell you what, I'm close to wrapping up the stream, but I'm gonna go to like this camera so we can talk to this properly. I'm gonna say Yes, because sometimes you need a second opinion or a second mind to tell you when you've gone too far. And I think Robin keeps Batman, or Bruce's, in this case, his moral compass in check. Because I feel like there is a lot of people in Batman's Rogues Gallery that really pushes his moral compass and his boundaries, like the Joker. And I think it's good to for someone like Batman to have someone to keep himself grounded in reality. And if he kind of pushes boundaries, you know when to he knows when to say, right, enough's enough. That's my opinion. Well, that's the way I see it. I would like to present a proof that showed otherwise. Telltale thoughts. I mean, yeah, I could. Telltale is a prime example that you don't have to have a Robin for it to be a good Batman story. Valid, but I like the idea. And then again, he does have Alfred, and he does have Lucius Fox and stuff that could. I don't like the idea of Bruce roaming around without a moral compass to keep him in check. I like the idea of him having someone to uh, keep him rational. It's a good debate. It's a very good debate. Very valid point, to be fair. Hmm. I I I understand completely where you're coming from. I just like the idea of using a child as a moral compass. Like, it's fine. It's not the hero's thing, in the hero's things, but yeah. That's why I like the dynamic that Dick has with him as Nightwing, or if he has Barbara with him, or Tim, or hell, even Jason, because Bruce is that kind of a big personality. Sometimes people are afraid to kind of call him out on his BS, and that's what part of the reason why I like the Bat family, because they know when Bruce is out of line, or when Bruce is messed up. They're not afraid to call him out on his BS. But that's my opinion. Yeah, I'm okay if they're adults. It's fine, but when they're Robin, which is a major, yeah, that's fair. Unless it's someone like Damien, right? I feel like Damien, not Damien as well. Yeah, yeah, okay, fair enough, fair enough. That was just an attempt at humor, but I understand what you mean. um, but no, I understand what you mean. I dislike him as Robin, but I would love him to explore more than just both sides of his parents. I mean, yeah, kind of grow into more of his own as a character. I know what you mean. That might be a just chatting stream idea I might do, where I kind of like go more in depth into like comic books and other bits of nerddom. I'll make a mental note of that. Right, I'm gonna need to dash because I've got to go feed the both chunks. As you can see, they're waiting for me. So, Shadow, thank you very much for lurking around and being part of the stream today. It's been awesome to have you here, and I'll talk to you next time when you're in chat. I'll be back on tonight if you want to join in on that, depending on the time difference there. Otherwise, I'll see you tomorrow for the next one. But no, seriously, thank you for joining in the stream, and catch you on the flip side. I'm out. And clipped. Fuck. Oh dear. Right. Bye bye. For reals this time.